still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. He's got his guys in midseason form already, an impressive 3-0 start to the year. Across from him on the Bucs sideline, Todd Bowles. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try the left side. Hale. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. From the 41, here's second down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hale. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Blackburn. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'll probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out
and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
That's good for the Panthers. First down.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. This is caught by McMillan. Oh, what a juke into space. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Carolina.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30-31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Panthers first down.
But they're certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And just not enough on the throw there, down around his feet and incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on. Not just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Off the play fake. Blackburn. Quick throw there is incomplete. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down. Blackburn. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down.
First down, Panthers.
The Panthers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners at 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's Hale. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Blackburn. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this 1st quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you get your best people in the area to try and take that away.
He's going to let this one go deep.
And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
And he's getting a workout here in this 1st quarter as he gets it away. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
The Carolina offense about ready to go.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here's 2nd and 8. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Tampa Bay offense set to go again.
The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play calling section and try and run some offense that way?
25-yard line.
2nd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harrison. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
A gain of 6. Complete to Marvin.
Back to throw. Blackburn. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd.
They'll go with the keeper.
And he's going to have the Bucs first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Hale. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
it's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back.
The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
10 yards on the pickup.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll find McMillan here.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Panthers.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
11 yards and a Panther 1st down.
First down, Carolina.
On play action, they'll throw. Left side, it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Panther 1st down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard.
They'll look to throw here. And off
off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Yard to go.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Kalijah Cansey
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first-half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
13 yards on the play.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Ibuka. And that gets him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hale. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Blackburn.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Throw left side complete. That's Hale. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
The whole idea of the screen pass is to fool the defense in a big way and create a big play.
They weren't fooled.
Not 1 second, not 1 bit. How about them figuring it out, diagnosing it, and spilling it for lost yardage?
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
You can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
We'll see if he can look and do some soul searching now. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. It's taken to the 26. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start out here with the option left. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
That's good for a Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24.
It's 4th down.
Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you got a chance to come back to it when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. He'll try and do this himself. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This will be fielded at the 17. A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards. And they will take over first and 10. The Panthers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Brings up third and 5.
Now back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
Gain of 7. First down, Panthers.
Back to throw again. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Here's second and 10. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 43. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back to throw now on first down. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here's the Bengals wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Bengals are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Number 87. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Now a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Here now, 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Operating from the gun. Blackburn. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Hale. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second
and 4. Now he'll tuck this and run. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Looking to throw. Blackburn. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Now a handoff up the middle. Hale. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He'll try and do this. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Looking to throw.
To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory.
95 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's a handoff out of the gun.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. After the false start, sets up a 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Blackburn. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is brought in at the 21. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Here's 2nd and 8. Man, and he hits him in stride.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
They'll drop to throw.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up fourth down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
They go play action here on first down.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
4-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. I think here the score dictates you pretty much got to go for it.
But when you look at the scoreboard and you realize that 3 doesn't do you a whole lot of good in this situation, you're exactly right. Dial up one of your better plays and get after it. Forget the field goal kicker. He doesn't matter.
They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Back to throw now in his own end zone. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Oh, they're on him too quickly back there, and it's blocked. And they're going to take possession of the football. And there, Charles, the pressure wasn't coming off the edge. That block came straight up the chute up the middle.
And that's when you're going to ask the personal protector what happened, because that position is often called the searchlight. And you start that light right up the middle before you scan to the sides. That's where your immediate threat is, and it's your quickest threat. Why he didn't see that and pick it up, that's going to be a big question they'll have to ask.
Throwing to start the drive. Blackburn. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs take the block punt and convert it into 6 points. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy hit him.
And the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get another football, and that deficit stays right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Taken in at the 22. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
25-yard line.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hale.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run, the best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Brings up third down.
They'll try and sneak it here. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down.
Well, that play seemed well scouted defensively. They collapsed everything inside. Nowhere to go on the quarterback sneak. Now it's going to bring up fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
To the right side, catch made by Abuka. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10.
Abuka. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hale.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
44-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Blackburn. And he's got his man on the out route. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Back to throw again.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. Blackburn. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
No gain on the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
4 yards. It's 4th and goal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's into the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
26.
That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. He'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Carolina! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. A time to get another look at this Buccaneer offense.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
Now he's free at the 35.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
But here in the fourth quarter, defensively, you know that we're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages. But not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
And it brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 2. And he will find his man on the outside. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
10 yards to go.
Back to throw. Blackburn. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On 4th down, Blackburn. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one are thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Carolina, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.